How do you embody a state of being? This is such a common question because, as we know, conscious manifestation, you become the version of you that already has the thing that you'd like to manifest or the person you want to be with, your chosen abundant reality, and you embody that state of being. You embody the identity. And then I get questions and DMs like about how do I do this? How do I embody? How do I embody? It's actually way simpler than you think it is. It's very simple because you've been embodying your whole life. You've just been embodying a different version of you, an identity that you don't desire to have, but you're such a great expert at it that it's become your default setting. You can't help but always continually embodying. What embodiment really means is living life through the lens of that identity. That's all it really means. So your thoughts, your emotions, your actions, your assumptions, your perceptions, your belief systems, they all come from the state of being, this identity. You just have to recognize and be aware, are my thoughts, are my feelings, are all of these things aligned to this desired and preferred state? And how do you actually embody is very simple, okay? The key thing here is a decision. It's a choice. You simply choose from your awareness, your consciousness point of view. This is who I am now, regardless of what the 3D external reality shows me, because I know that the 3D external world is just simply a reflection of me, my internal state. I'm not going to let that dictate who I am being. Internally, this is who I am. You make a decision. And then through your awareness, through observation, you notice what are the thoughts and emotions, assumptions that I have, perceptions that I have. You become as aware as you can. Okay? And practice this, you'll get better at it. As much as you can, just simply be aware, be in a state of awareness and observation. And notice what comes up for you naturally, because all of these are a byproduct of your state. And if it's not aligned to your desired state or preferred reality, then choose in that moment to shift it to one that does. This is not flipping thoughts. This is not flipping emotions. This is not what I'm talking about here. I am saying notice what those thoughts are, trace it back to the state of being that it's coming from, and recognize that is it my preferred or is it not my preferred identity? If it's my preferred identity, great. That means you're embodying it. If it's not your preferred identity, it means you're embodying a different state of being, a different identity, and you choose in that moment to shift it by making a decision, by simply saying, no, this is who I am. That is how simple embodiment is. So don't overcomplicate it. It's that simple. It's simply a decision. It's simply a choice. And to those of you who don't believe that it's that simple and that's easy, it's difficult, it's challenging. You are literally embodying the state of being, the identity who believes that that is difficult and challenging. That's an assumption. That's a belief that you have. You are already embodying a state of being, just not the one that you desire to have. Except you are in that moment embodying the state of being of someone who believes that an embodiment is difficult and challenging. Remember, everything is a state. Just keep that in mind. So it's a lot more simple and less complicated than people make it out to be. It's not this big puzzle that you have to solve. It's simply a decision that you make. You choose and select, and then you become aware of who you are being, and then you select again if needed. And if not, you continually get better at practicing it until it becomes your default setting. And that is how you embody, in a nutshell, to get whatever it is you desire and the experience that you'd like to live.